Just marching in place to start. And if you want to increase the intensity a bit, going into some more high knees walking. Just bringing the knee up as high as you can. It doesn't have to be way up. All right, back to stepping. And we're going to do a box step. So forward, side, together, and then back, side, together. So whoop, forward, side, together. If you want to do another step, you can do whatever you're comfortable with. All right. Some side steps. And then getting our arms into it, so out together. Marching in the spot again. And back into those high knees. And jumping jacks. Thirty more seconds. All right. And we're going to do some side punches. So reaching across, twisting the body. All right, we're going to get into some more stretches now. So starting with arm circles. and switch directions. All right, we're gonna do our hip flexors. So same arm, same leg back. All right, and arms out to the side and up and down. And if you want to bend your elbows at the top and stretch out those triceps a bit, good work. All right, we're going to go into some side lunges, just enough to stretch. So leaning to one side until you feel a good stretch, and then coming back up, leaning into the next side, coming back up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. So come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of
all right, some side bends. Making sure we're reaching and stretching, not just flopping over. You really want to be in control when you're doing this.
Mambo number 5. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground.
All right, and last one here is we're going to do a side step, kicking our heel up as much as we can. Or if you just want to hold on to the wall for support. All right, are we feeling warmed up? We're good? All right, let's get some water. I just want to make sure, is the music too loud? Maybe a thumbs down if it's too loud. All right, so We're doing a Tabata style today. So we're going to do 3 exercises. We'll do each one for 30 seconds, 15 seconds of rest in between, and we'll do that 3 times. And then we'll have a total of 9 exercises. So we'll go through it together. The first 3 that we're doing is going to be squat, or you can have a dumbbell and do a squat, or seated to standing. The second one is going to be the banded row, and the third one is going to be a mountain climber. So if you're comfortable on the ground, that's one option. Another option is against a wall or seated mountain climber. We can do knee to elbow. All right, so we'll get started in about 20 seconds here. So we're starting with the squat for 30 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So if anyone new is joining today, I'm going to be going through and showing the different variations, but you can just choose one that feels most comfortable and do that for the whole 30 seconds. All right, 15-second rest. And then we're doing a banded row. In 3 seconds, and go. So this Tabata style is shorter intervals, higher intensity. So we're going to try and push ourselves a bit to keep up a more challenging pace today. Three seconds, and rest. So another 15-second rest. And then we're doing mountain climbers. All right, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And then again, seated. And rest. All right, so 15 seconds, and then we're going back into the squat. All right, when you're ready. Almost done, keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds, and then we'll do banded row. Three, 2, 1, go. So remembering the cue of just pulling our elbows back at our sides, trying to reach them to the back of the chair, feeling this exercise in our back. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15-second rest, and then mountain climbers again. Remember to grab water whenever you need. All right, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. And rest. All right. So one more of each of those. We'll start in 5 seconds. And squat when you're ready. Trying to do a faster pace as long as you're in control. Five more seconds. And rest. So we're going into the banded row. Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. All right. 15 seconds rest and then mountain climbers again. All right. 3, 2, 1. Five seconds. And rest. All right, we're gonna rest together for a minute now. You can get some water. So I'll show you the next exercises. We're gonna do a reverse lunge. So you can either, the hardest variation would be going back, bending down. You can also use a wall for support, or you can just bend left, or you can just do a back step. All right. Then we're gonna do wall push-ups. So hands in front of you, lowering yourself. The further back your feet are from the wall, the harder it's gonna be. If you don't wanna do that, you can do the chest press, and it'll work the same muscles. And then the last one is gonna be the chair sit-up. So I'll remind us as we go through. And we'll get started in about 10 seconds. All right, reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1. So we're doing this for 30 seconds again. And for seated, you can sit along the edge of the chair and kind of push yourself up a bit. And if you're seated, you're going to want to make sure you're switching sides. All right, rest for 15 seconds. And then we're doing the wall push-ups or chest press, whatever you prefer. So 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Remember, the other option is a chest press. Good work, everyone. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 15 seconds rest, and then we're going into the chair setup. All right, 3, 2, 1. So leaning back until you feel tightness in our core and bringing ourselves back up. And if you're nervous about falling, you can always have your hands back. Just trying to use your core as much as possible and catching yourself with your hands if you need to. Good work. 5 seconds. All right, rest. And then we're going to go back through. So again, we're starting with the reverse lunges. All right. 3, 2, 1. If you find that just stepping back is too easy, but the full one is too hard, you can just switch into a front lunge. It's a little bit different, but good modification. All right, and rest. So back into the wall push-up or the chest press. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. And rest. All right, 15-second break, and then chair sit-up. Three, 2, 1. So when you're doing this, you want to keep your back straight, keeping your upper body straight so you feel the tightness coming back up. And rest. All right, one more time through these 3 exercises. So back to the reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So wall push-up or chest press. Three, 2, 1. 5 seconds, keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 15 seconds. We're doing our last chair sit-up. All right, in 3 seconds, 2, 1, and go. And rest. All right, we're gonna take a minute, get some water, shake it out. While you guys rest, I'll tell you about the next 3 exercises. So the first one is gonna be hip abduction. So this works the side muscles of our butt. You hold on to something and we're lifting out to this side, keeping our leg as straight as we can. And we'll be switching halfway through. If you're not comfortable with that, you can also do a clamshell where the band is around your leg. You hold it at the side and keeping this kind of 90-degree angle, you're just pulling your leg out and bringing it back together. So we'll all be switching sides, whatever variation we choose, and we'll do that side. Then we're doing a shoulder press. So sitting on the band, pushing up above our heads, or if you have a water bottle or a dumbbell and you want to do those instead, you can do that. And then the last one is going to be a crab bend. So that's this one. And then seated is going to be a cross. All right, so we'll rest for about 30 more seconds. All right, so again, we're gonna be starting with that hip abduction or the clamshells. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So you really want to feel a squeeze in your butt muscle here. All right, switch sides. All right, rest. So the next one is the shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, go. Good work, everyone. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Going into the crab bend. In 5 seconds. So if you're standing, it's same elbow to same leg. And you can start. Seated already did this, so we're going to switch to elbow to opposite knee. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, same exercises, starting with the hip abduction in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. So try and raise your leg in control and lower it in control. And you can switch sides. And don't forget the other option here is the clamshell. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, shoulder press. Three, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And rest. So back to the crab bends. All right. 3, 2, 1. And again, seated. We're doing opposite elbow to opposite arm, or knee. And rest. All right, one more time through. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So again, if you're seated, you're doing the clamshell. Switch sides. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, shoulder press. This is our last shoulder press. In 3, 2, 1. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, crab bend. Last exercise of the day. We'll start in 5 seconds. And go. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. All right. Good work, everyone. Let's get some water, and then we'll go through our stretches. All right, walking it out for a second here. And when you're ready, we're gonna do some knee to chest. So, might be easier seated to hold. If it's too uncomfortable to hold, you can always move through this stretch. And switch. So just pulling it up as much as we can. It may be down here, maybe here, maybe here. Five more seconds. All right, we'll do a table stretch. So table or chair or wall, hands out in front of you, wiggling back and letting yourself fall through. And stretching all down the side of your arm, your lats, your back. And trying to keep just a bit of a bend in the legs, and you can also feel a stretch down the back. Remembering to breathe through the stretch. All right, we're going to stretch our hamstrings now. So getting into a wide stance, leaning to one side and keeping this leg on the outside as straight as possible, and push your hips back until you feel a stretch down the back of this leg. So you don't ever want a stretch to be painful. So if you want to find a spot where, okay, now it's a little tight, you go back just a bit, because you don't want it to feel like you're about to rip your muscle off. We'll hold this one for 5 more seconds. Same thing seated. Okay, other side. All right, we'll do our chest stretch on the wall, which I think we're all pretty familiar with. Hand on the wall. And twisting away from that arm. And switch sides. Five more seconds. All right. I want to do some wrist stretches, so you don't want to pull too hard, but having your hand out in front of you, pulling your fingers back as much as is comfortable. And then we often stretch this way, but our wrists don't get stretched much this way. So pushing down on our palm, fingers towards ourselves to try and stretch the top of the wrist there. All right, let's do the other wrist. So first palm up. All right, and then palm down, pulling our fingers towards ourselves, or pushing down on that palm. All right, and we'll roll them out. And we're gonna end with the 3 breaths again, just because I like starting my afternoon like that. So big deep breath in. Reaching up. And exhaling and letting our arms fall. reaching up, opening ourselves to the day, up to the sky, back down, and one last one. All right, that is all for today. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.